Hello YouTube, it's William here with Proprietor's Trains. I know it's been a long while since I last made a video, but hopefully this should be, if nothing else, a brief return to form, provided I can find a good editing software to put this video out there. Anyways, in light of my most recent acquisition, we are here today to demonstrate and talk about the Rivarossi Crescent Limited in its entirety. I now have all of the passenger cars for the set, which I've had for a while. The original, earlier lighter colored locomotive, the more common one, and the much more difficult to find red box version with the darker color scheme. So anyways, I'm going to do just a couple quick comparison shots, and then I will do some running action of the entire set with both locomotives, and of course, the usual music in the background. It's been a long while since I've done anything, simply because my laptop died, of course, and I lost my editing software and a whole bunch of projects I was working on. Then I just never really got back into it from that. But anyways, enough about that. Let's get started, and we'll show you the differences between the two locomotives. Alright, so I'm going to make this relatively quick, as I want to get to the running action. Of course, the biggest difference between the two is the paint schemes. The red box model is noticeably darker and has a couple other very minor extra detailed differences. For example, the fronts of the cylinders are painted silver on this model as opposed to just left with the black molded plastic. Matching colored headlight bezels. One thing to note is that my lighter colored one is missing the bell and marker light, but other than that, they are essentially identical. Now, of course, the red box model has the blackened out handrails and metal fitments, as well as the Code 83 wheels and running gear, whereas this one has the silver Code 100 wheels. Other than that, the two engines are essentially identical, with the big exception being the color scheme and a couple of those tiny little details I mentioned. As for which one I like better, I think on its own I like the original lighter colored version better, but the darker colored version works better with the consist. Another thing to note is that the center stripe on the passenger cars is the same color as this locomotive, and the rest of the passenger cars are the same color as this locomotive. So anyways, we're going to swap back to the trackside view and then roll these guys out. Alright, here we are. Now that we have compared the two, let's go ahead and roll them out. We're going to start with the lighter colored one first.